Ever feel like you're running on empty, giving everything and getting nothing back? This is the story of Mara, a librarian who learned the hard way that you can't pour from an empty cup. Discover how she reclaimed her energy and created a life filled with joy, balance, and a secret that could change everything about how you live. Prepare to prioritize yourself. Mara loved her job as a librarian. Surrounded by stories, she helped people every day, finding joy in guiding students and comforting the elderly. But Mara carried a secret burden. She was an energy sponge, absorbing the emotions of everyone around her. During finals week, Mara felt the students' desperation weighing her down. The elderly patrons shared stories that left a heavy loneliness in her chest. And the constant tech issues stretched her nerves until they were ready to snap. Coming home didn't bring relief. Mara scrolled through social media and news, hoping to feel connected. But she only found more worry, anger, and sadness. Her energy slipped away like water from an empty cup. One evening, Mrs. Jensen, an elderly patron with kind eyes, noticed Mara's weariness. "Dear," she said, "you can't pour from an empty cup. Make sure you're filling your own." That night, while scrolling and feeling drained, Mrs. Jensen's words echoed in Mara's mind. Impulsively, she turned off her phone and placed it in a drawer. The silence was jarring. Unsure what to do, Mara's eyes landed on an old, dusty sketchbook. It had been years since she last drew, but an urge to create stirred within her. With hesitant fingers, Mara opened the sketchbook and began to draw simple lines and shapes. The act of creating stirred a long-forgotten joy within her. The next day at work, Mara took 2-minute quiet breaks after draining moments. She closed her eyes, breathed deeply, and let the silence calm her spirit. At home, she set a no screens after 9 p.m. rule, replacing mindless scrolling with reading, music, or sketching. Slowly, Mara felt a shift. Instead of being a sponge, Mara became a gardener tending her own well-being. Her energy returned like a river flowing back after a drought. She was still caring, but now she had boundaries to protect herself. Mara realized filling her own cup didn't mean she cared less about others. It meant she had enough strength to give her best self to everyone who came through the library doors and to herself. And that made all the difference in her life. Mara's journey had taught her the importance of self-care and boundaries. From then on, Mara continued to nurture her well-being, creating a life filled with joy, purpose, and balance. She learned to prioritize her needs without guilt, understanding that self-care was not selfish but essential. Mara shared her experiences with others, encouraging them to prioritize their well-being and create lives filled with joy. She organized wellness events at the library, teaching practical skills like mindfulness, meditation, and creative expression. Mara helped her community discover the importance of balancing their emotional, mental, and physical health. She emphasized that true strength comes from nurturing ourselves and respecting our limitations. Mara's library became a sanctuary, a place where people could find solace, support, and inspiration to care for themselves. Word of Mara's efforts spread throughout the community, and people came from far and wide to learn from her. Mara became a beacon of light, guiding others on their journey towards self-discovery and well-being. She taught them that self-care is not a luxury, but a necessity, a foundation for a life filled with purpose and joy. Mara helped people understand that filling their own cup allows them to overflow with kindness and compassion for others. She showed them that, by prioritizing their own needs, they could become powerful agents of positive change in the world. Mara's story became a testament to the transformative power of self-care and the ripple effect of kindness and compassion. And so, the librarian who once felt drained and overwhelmed lived a life filled with purpose, joy, and boundless energy. She continued to fill her own cup, allowing her to shine brightly and inspire others to do the same. And as the sun set each day, Mara knew that she had made a difference, simply by taking care of herself. For Mara understood that the secret to changing the world was first changing herself.